Turning Red has brought up so much conversation about the future of Pixar. Grown adults see one trailer for this movie and they think, yep, I have had it. Pixar is officially ruined for me. They've gone downhill. They fell off. And for their argument to work, they completely forget that Onward, Soul, and Luca exist, which are pretty dang good movies. And we're also getting Lightyear this year, which looks absolutely breathtaking, and you have the audacity to tell me Pixar has lost their spark. They definitely changed for sure, but I think they focused more on trying to find a style over plot. Luca definitely felt short in the plot department, but that's kind of the point. It didn't really need a huge story. It was entertaining solely for the characters in the slice of life feel, which I think they should do more of. And I think Disney in general has really caught on to this idea. A movie like Encanto doesn't really need a huge, impactful journey like Moana. It doesn't need to have high stakes like Up. It just needs to have meaning. It can just be a fun time as long as people connect with it in some way. Also, Turning Red looks pretty dang good as well. What are they on about? I really like the cartoony feel, and the setting is in the early 2000s in Canada? What? Yeah. So today I'm going to be giving my honest thoughts on the newest Pixar movie, Turning Red. The movie where a girl turns into a red panda whenever she gets anxiety. I wish I turned into a cool animal when I have anxiety. I usually just curl up in a ball and die. The beginning of this movie is so chaotic. It is just in your face. I feel like the first 10 minutes of this movie does not do the rest of the movie justice. It just wasn't that strong, which is a little disappointing, but once you get past that, it's smooth sailing. But that background music, though, it gives me strong Nintendo vibes. And we just jumped straight into May's character and her obsession with this boy band Four Town, which her mom absolutely despises. She looks so disgusted. What did Four Town do to her? She's doing the rock face! Right off the bat, we get our first hashtag relatable moment where May draws hashtag dream fan art. The mom looks at these drawings and assumes her daughter has been hanging out with an older boy, and she goes full girl boss. May gets really embarrassed. It's kind of sad. Trust me, May, people have drawn a lot worse. A lot worse. I don't think I've ever been laughed at in like a store. Do people just do that? We're getting to the part where she turns into a furry, yet she comes up with this very laid-back mindset to keep the panda in. It doesn't work out, though. That's literally the kid from Horton Hears a Who. She's unable to keep the panda at bay, and her mom realizes the truth. This is a curse passed down through generations. I don't know why, it just is. Eventually, she does actually keep in the panda when she discovers that thinking of the ones she loves, her friends, not her parents, makes her calm. Yeah! I know I talk about colors a lot. I'm kind of a sucker for colors, but I'm being serious when I say this movie is so vibrant. It's probably the most colorful Pixar movie next to Luca. Picture Starburst if it was a film. And even with the lights and the stage of the Four Town performance, it has such a great color scheme. It just makes it really unique. Moving on. I think a key aspect of this movie is showing how cringy and awkward early teen/tween years are. And how everybody was or will be cringe at that age and you shouldn't be ashamed. Or maybe you should be ashamed. I don't know. It builds character. You heard it here first, guys. And they did the whole puberty thing with really clever allegories. It's also kind of ironic that people are calling this movie cringe when that's literally the entire point. Also, can we get rid of the insult cringe? It's so annoying. Why do people keep using that? Cringe, cringe, cringe. Shut up! The middle of this movie is where I personally got really into the story and the characters. It is probably the strongest section of the movie besides the end. May and her friends decide that it's time to get some moolah to see Four Town. And that's when May finally realizes her magnum opus. She's a red panda. What's cooler than that? But they're all like, time to make some merch and get some of that bag. And they get a huge breakthrough when this kid named Tyler asks her to come to his birthday party for $200. Because nobody wants to go to his party, so he has to look for a reason. That's me. I'm just wondering where this kid casually got $200. Will somebody invite me to their party for $200? I'm not a panda, but I'll wear my Alvin sweatshirt. This is my favorite scene in the movie. It's so dang funny.
Where did she get that from? Treating her own mother like that.
Man, it's your mother.
I'm not here.
We get a really nice friendship scene on the roof. The way they celebrate is so funny. But all that nice ends very quickly when they find out that the concert day for Four Town is the day a red panda ritual is. Great, things are just really working out. And then she attacks Tyler. And then her mom gets mad at her friends and she doesn't defend them. Yeah, I don't know. I can see both sides. Her mom makes her go to the ritual and things start to really ramp up. We now have like 20 ants. Where did they all come from? This is the scene where May finally has the chance to get rid of her panda. She starts doing the ritual and floats up. She doesn't even question that she's floating. And at last second, she's like, you know what? I'm gonna keep this side of myself. And she dips. A lot of the criticism I saw for this movie was that the style was unappealing or too cartoony, which frankly I think is a little true, but I'm somebody who likes a cartoony style, so I personally loved it. A lot of people also said it looked a lot like Steven Universe, and I'm a bit biased there because I also really like the style and look of Steven Universe. Maybe the director or lead artist was really into a cartoon like that, and maybe it found some inspiration in the art room, or maybe these people who compare the styles are wrong, I don't know. My biggest complaint about this movie would be that some of the voice lines just don't really fit at all.
My whole life I've been perfect little May.
But I also must say that Pixar got the 2000s vibe down. They put in a lot of fun 2000s gadgets with the Tamagotchi, and even with the boy band Pixar made, it definitely gives that NSYNC Justin Timberlake vibe, and I love that type of music. And the main song is so dang catchy. You're never not on my mind, oh I. Also, Billie Eilish and Phineas were in charge of making the songs for Pixar. What? The bad guy girl? Yeah! This honestly opens the door for celebrities that Pixar can get. So like, Jack Black? Justin Bieber? Dwayne The Rock Johnson Pixar movie? Can we do it? May decides to sneak out and finally accept her true self. She's a Four-Town fan, no changing that. Her friends don't really forgive her, but then they do, really quickly. I don't know why, but Pixar is so valid for this scene. Oh, we need more of this in the world. This is me when I go to a Justin Bieber concert, and they're finally able to enjoy the concert they've been waiting for. But oh no, it's ruined! By who? Obviously the mom. Why is this mom so extra? And oh my gosh, why is she literally Godzilla? Yo, what is happening? What is going on? This is where things start getting emotional, and we see the perfection the mom had to face. It's really honest and a beautiful scene, and the mom accepts her daughter for who she is. It kind of has a similar meaning as Encanto. Now, do I think this is the strongest Pixar movie? It's hard to tell. That award goes to Coco for me, but it's definitely the most entertaining and relatable and fun one. I think a huge lesson to this movie is the fact that you're not always gonna be perfect, and that's what makes you you. The scene where her dad tells her that it's a side of her and she shouldn't erase it, it's just so sweet.
People have all kinds of sides to them, May. And some sides are messy. The point isn't to push the bad stuff away, it's to make room for it. Live with it.
8 out of 10, guys. Stay awesome. And subscribe. Oh, and like. And another video coming real soon.